What's going on, guys? Austin EV Only here. Today we're going to take a tour of this electric converted truck. It's a box truck that's been converted, and this thing is fascinating. I think you're going to be really interested in all of the parts that went into it. It was very well thought out. Someone definitely put some money into this, and let's take you for a tour. My name's Kevin. I'm the owner of Austin EV Only. If you're new to the channel, we do repairs on all models of Tesla and the Chevy Volt, Fiat 500 electric, and the list is growing every day. If you're new here, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. It'd mean a lot to us and help others find our channel. So the manufacturer of this truck is Hino, but it was converted by a company called SEA Drive or SEAelectric.com. So let's check out what they did to this box truck. The box truck, again, was manufactured by Hino. So this used to be a diesel 195. And now it's an electric truck. So of course, let's start with the batteries here. So it claims to have about 1,000 volts. You know, I'm not gonna verify that, but that's what it claims. Quick disconnect is right here on the front. And so look, we can see there's a stack here, there's a stack underneath, and then there's more batteries back here. Here's our low voltage. In this case, it's two 12-volt batteries in parallel. That would make 24 volts. So everything low voltage is powered by 24 volts. That has a quick disconnect. I really like how they thought that out too, as well. We'll go in the cab in a minute here. Let's come back here to some more of the business end of things. So I assume this box has the contactors in it, based on what I'm seeing. Here's our, and this is what we're fixing today, is they asked us to take a look at the high voltage compressor for the air conditioning system, which seems to be acting up. So that's what we're working on today. What else? So, not sure what this is, but I did find the DC-DC converter, by the way, which is right here. I just recognize it because it looks so much, very much like the Thunderstruck Motors DC-DC that I moved. This one says Superpower on the side. Or no, I'm sorry, Copper Busman. Okay, sorry about that. Copper Busman DC-DC converter. Clearly has got 24 and 12 volt outputs as potential. That's really neat. What else do we have here? I've got to show you this motor. This thing is honking big, and they connected it directly to the drive axle. So there is this a DC motor or an AC? I think it's DC because I only see two wires coming in instead of three-phase. And then just connect it directly to the original drive axle and into the original differential. So wow, way to take. And then is this more batteries up here? Is that what this is? Another battery, small battery box? Or no, I mean, I don't know what's in this box, but another box of something. And then let's take around to the other side again. A lot of interesting mysteries about this. So here's our charge port right here. Let's see if I can remember, flip up or flip down. There we go. So, you know, J1772 charge port there. I assume inside this, you know, looks like welded and riveted box is all of the electronics that go into converting that DC to, again, is there any AC going on here? Let's take another look at this motor. How many plugs? Yeah, looks like just two plugs. So I'm gonna bet that this is a DC motor. I see stamped on the motor says JJ. Then everything else is in Chinese, so I can't make heads or tails of it. But really cool job. I mean, they just put a lot of work into this. Okay, and I don't know if this camera is gonna do this justice with the lighting here, but the back side of this box is open to the world, and there is something in there. Yeah, I just assume that's the charge controller, which is probably very well thought out. You know, mine, of course, converted. No, I'm sorry. The one I built was also DC to DC. So that's probably like your BMS maybe is in there. And then this part over here, these two cooling fans. We can see on the back side that there's, you know, cables where the antifreeze or coolant comes and goes. And so I think the folks that dropped it off, you know, they're the ones that bought this. They're not the ones that made it. That their theory was that this cooled the battery pack. So I didn't see any lines going into the battery pack. Let's take another look here. But God, this thing is so fascinating. Just great job, great engineering. You know, this is like more than I could have done, but I'm just one guy. I imagine they had a whole team, and they probably had, you know, angel funding, or, you know, they had big time funding, whereas I'm just one guy. So this is like far above and beyond what I've ever dreamed of doing. But super cool. Yeah, I'm not seeing any coolant lines coming into these battery packs here. And I guess there's one line here positive and one line here negative, maybe, because I'm only seeing the 2 lines come in. But yeah, I'm not seeing any coolant lines anywhere connected to this. So I'm, again, not really sure what these big honking fans are cooling, but clearly they thought of something. And then one last thing, this is the this bottle here is a reservoir for coolant, and we opened it up and it had, you know, nice blue antifreeze, which is what the Asian antifreeze. So yeah, God, I wish I could spend more time on this, but we've got to get back to work here. So again, good job, SEA Drive. Very impressive work here. Well thought out. Oh, and we'll take another video. We'll show you the interior once we get the cab back down, because that was well thought out as well. Well, that's all for today, folks. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button, and more importantly, please subscribe. That's how we make more videos. Until next time, this is Austin EV Only.